It's another busy week, another week to hustle. Only lazy man will be still sleeping at this time. So whether you find yourself this morning, if you're driving, going to work, coming from work, going on a hustle, or in a keke, on car, on a bike, we all pray to God that God carry us safe to wherever we are going. Teamwork is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. What's important is that we make sure to work together and that we understand our strength comes from unity and not division. Ignore the people who tell you it won't work and hire people who embrace a vision. Our success has really been based on partnerships from the very beginning. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. There is nothing greater in the world than when somebody on the team does something good and everybody gathers around to pat him on the block. Whatever life throws at us, our individual responses will be all the stronger for working together and sharing the load. And so folks say good morning, good morning, and a pleasant welcome to the Monday's edition of the program, The Blaze on Blaze 90.7. And today is Monday, the 8th day of June 2026. And of course, when Alexander says Konyeneke breaks different, Liberia, anything is possible. I'm here this morning with Stephen Talu, and together we'll be driving you straight up to 10 o'clock this morning and to this edition of the program, The Blaze on Blaze 90.7. Camilla, as usual, will be giving you an update from across Liberia. And then we'll have something to talk about as well. We'll also get the update from Spokes. Remember, Lone Star traveled to Sierra Leone. And they have returned to Monrovia. Tomorrow is the return leg of the friendly match. So Sierra Leone will be coming to Liberia tomorrow. And at 6:30, the game will begin. That's a night game. It's going to be really good. So, folks, stick and still, you'll get full details of that from Stephen Talu this morning. And before we join Stephen Talu, let's inform you that today is Monday, and of the cash giveaway, we'll be giving out $3,000. And all you have to do, just make sure you're a Lone Star Sales subscriber. You have $50 LD or 50 cents US. And then you dial the code star 799 star 9 hash, star 799 star 9 hash, and you'll be, when you dial the code, you'll be asked to select the currency. And if you select the currency, you'll be asked to put in a number of tickets. That's how many times will you like to play today. So if it is 10 times you want to play, that's just 500 LD. If it is 20 times, it's just 1,000 LD. You stand a chance of winning $3,000 this morning. We also have Becker Rice, 25 kg Becker Rice for winners as well. So everything is packaged for you for today's broadcast. So folks, want to say good morning. Stick and stay with us as we are here to discuss key national issues, and we all pray for the success of this country, because it's been a very long time we've been out of success. But we are not going back. We are actually not going back. We are going ahead and backward never. So Stephen, say good morning and welcome.
Thank you, Alex, and let me say good morning to many listeners regularly who tune into the Blaze when it comes to first-hand information from Liberia and the rest of the world. Sometimes discuss our national issues the one we think can benefit us as the political movement is changed with respect to, even though not closer 2029, because we're seeing a lot of things happening in the country. But I'm happy to be here this morning and quickly, like you gave updates, you were into, from your introduction, the game between Liberia and Sierra Leone that was played in both city, that's both Waterside in Sierra Leone. I mean, the first of Coach Iradis, who just came and took over, it gotta be time consuming. He did a selection, but unfortunately for we lost to Sierra Leone 1-0. I should be a part of that particular trip, but because of some technical issue, we're not fortunate to be a part of that trip. But we hope our return leg, which should be tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 9th, will showcase that maybe something that he really didn't work on can be capitalized on. Again, he just over. We gotta get patience. So we gotta be patient minded when it comes to those selected that are represented Liberia. But he's optimistic, like he kept saying. It requires discipline, patience, and what have you for the national team because uh, looking at Sierra Leone and Liberia, when it comes to FIFA ranking, Liberia has been one of the person who were considered favorite in a friendly encounter. Uh, Surprisingly, they got defeated, but we hope that the return leg, which is at the Samarkand Dual Sports Complex, like you said, at starts 6 o'clock. We play morning football now. Our fee is as escalated to that level of electricity. So we hope that the best one will be done as he takes on Sierra Leone. He is a second friendly to still see his strength technically. So these are what happening again on the local scene. Blamer Warriors meeting the glory as champion for the Orange Cup over the weekend in Monrovia. So our game now is up to the task, especially for the First Division League. And so, lastly, FIFA has introduced the new pre-match ceremony format for the upcoming World Cup that is to take place in America with two other countries. The teams will no longer line up in two parallel rows before kicking off. The way the two teams used to work on the pitch, no, it has been changed. Instead, the both squads, including substitute, those who to be substituted when the game is on, will gather in circles within their respective halves. That means you on your side, the other ones are both the substitute and the player will be in circle right on the pitch. Now, during the national anthems, the two large national flags. So if you from Liberia, if you do not in a World Cup, but typical example where you there, the big red, white, and blue will be on the other side. The other people you play, they will be on the other side. So there's a new format introduced by the Federation of International Football Association in the upcoming World Cup where we got more than 30 teams. That'll be, 48. The other one by a different. These are what will be happening and the World Cup. That the new rules that people decided to bring and who. So that's away from Liberia. So that's the latest in the world of sports. The women game. Oh, that I will come to that later on. We'll stay here. I'll give you all. But for now, we just the international ball. The women game was giving up to next weekend because I can tell the latest for her now the women game. Yeah, so we'll come to that later, Alex.
Okay, so that's the latest in the world of sports. You already know especially this past game, it was actually the first game for the new coach.
Yeah, yeah, my man.
But
Boy, you know,
the
LeBron, they
one
start.
zero.
It started pretty.
Remember, Sierra Leone beat us before 1-0 the game. And again, this one game, they were able to give us another one. And we just hope and pray that we will pay our debt on tomorrow evening, because they are coming to our home, so we'll say what they did to us was a home advantage. So we have to also do our own too as well. So I'll tell them that this is our home too as well. Uh, so folks, I want to say turn out tomorrow. We'll still be here tomorrow morning and to let you know that the game is on. Please go there. Let's cheer our team, our own country. We are bidding something. This is just an international friendly. It is not something that. So let's go through the updates this morning. Again, star 799 star 9 hashes to make sure you are doing star sales subscriber. You will have $50 LD or 50 cents US to stand a chance of winning 3,000 Liberian dollars this morning. Right after the updates, I'll be giving 500 or somebody real quick as top up to their account. So let's go through this one. The Liberian enforcement officers were told seized two excavators and detained several suspects, including a group of Chinese nationals, during a June 7 raid on illegal mining in Bapulu County, the latest action in a nationwide campaign to rein in unauthorized mineral extraction and environmental destruction. So this happened on yesterday in Bapulu County. The operation, backed by the National Joint Security Detachment, targeted mining that authorities said was unlawful and environmentally harmful, occurring inside both licensed and unlicensed construction areas. So, according to the Bapulu County mining agent Paul Moba, the two excavators were found actively operating in violation of Liberia's minerals and mining law on a Class C claim registered to an individual identified as Morris Kaba. Wow. So you just felt that because yesterday was Sunday,
Yeah.
the people couldn't do anything. And this is the same Bapulu that some authorities from the Ministry of Mines and Energy were allegedly attacked there by some miners.
The boy always taking law in their own hand, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, sure. So we are told that the Montserrat County Grand Jury has indicted 22 people accused of running an elaborate scheme that led dozens of young Liberians with promises of jobs and school in Canada. They allegedly confined them, stripped them of their money and belongings, and in several cases sexually abused them. The indictment filed before the First Judicial Circuit Court during its May 2026 term charges the defendants with trafficking in persons, theft of property, and criminal conspiracy following an extensive investigation by Liberian authorities. It ranks among the largest alleged human trafficking cases in the country in recent years. So there were about 57 victims were allegedly recruited. The indictment says the operation ran between 2024 and 2025 and involved 57 victims, 22 women and 35 men between the ages of 18 and 36, drawn from 7 counties. Each prosecutor says was persuaded that he or she will be helped to travel to Canada for work or study. Those who even do the recruitment, they don't even have access to their own passport So if you didn't go to Sierra Leone, but they are telling you that you go Canada, they can make it go Canada, and they didn't say they want better life too. Why they can?
Why they can't go there?
I don't know how this kind of scam can hold people seriously. Because you will do the recruitment, you yourself you need that opportunity more than me. So what's the
And
essence of you telling me that you can process me to go to Canada when you know you're supposed to process yourself to go to Canada?
It's just
I can't fall for that.
frustrating when you hear that thing. I got experience on that where somebody would take. And
Somebody you do yourself before, now you somebody.
yeah, I was duped too because the thing is, somebody you know will come,
I'm not accusing that.
like you know,
Okay.
they will come and people who know you will convince you.
Okay.
And I mean, Alice is just
So that's it. If you don't open your eyes,
almost
then
embarrassing man who say you won't give you money, but in a bush.
sit down there and say somebody will come and process you. You can go. There's no embassy, but an individual is just telling you, sitting in one building, they furnish it well. He said, I believe they can process
Give you
people.
all the photos.
Yeah. I believe they can process people to go to the sensory area. These people, they even some people outside this place, they'll say, oh yeah, the people process me. Nana, I'm enjoying. But some people they in Guinea, some people in Syria. In fact, they are bulk of them are stuck in Nigeria. They don't even know how to come back to Liberia. But continue to go there. People keep falling for these things. I don't know how. Anyways, we are told there is a growing controversy over millions of dollars reportedly paid by concession companies for county development projects, which took center stage at the Liberian Senate on Thursday as lawmakers demanded answers from Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine Gafuan regarding funds they said have failed to reach beneficiary counties. So the Minister of Finance, Augustine Gafuan, appeared in front of the Senate or the senators, and he said to them that these things stem from past governments and all of that. So the senators from several concession hosting counties accused successive governments of withholding social development funds paid by companies operating in their regions, depriving citizens of much needed infrastructure and social services. The way GS report came up and talked about Nimba County administration using over 12 million United States dollars without any trace, without any receipt. Bob Cattle used Bob Cattle used $9,705 just to tour for 6 days with 1.6 million Liberian dollars. And Bob Cattle may still serving as deputy director for administration at the National Food Assistance Agency. He may enjoy the money and say there was nothing given to the county and all of that. Campaign vigorously to unseat the previous administration, and his efforts actually worked. But he was given, according to GSC, $9,705 United States dollars just to tour the 9 electoral districts just for 6 days. Yeah. Bob Cattle enjoying themselves. So we are waiting for the LCC, just as Tawong by the lawmaker and that of our representative Musa Bedete, according on the asset recovery team, then they make sure they investigate. And if Bob Cattle are found guilty, then they get our money. There's a need. You receive money.
Very
You receive $9,705 United States dollars plus 1.6 million Liberian dollars. You don't get receipt. How you use the money? No here, no take.
No tea.
You don't want to pass away around talking. I don't want to talk about that thing. President Joseph Boakai on Wednesday officially launched Liberia's National Security Strategy 2026-2036, unveiling a new people-centered approach to national security that places human welfare, social stability, and emerging threats at the heart of the country's security agenda. So the strategy launched at the Tea House of the Executive Marshal marks Liberia's second national security strategy since the end of the Civil War. It replaces the previous framework adopted in 2008. Okay, that's good. Today's development, God. Yeah, witchcraft thing is I don't know how people already taking it. So in River G County,
Happy River G.
in River G County, a 58-year-old woman was stripped naked, publicly humiliated, and forced to parade through her community after being accused of practicing witchcraft. God, Stephen Talley.
Well, I did not come from River G, please. That my sister country, so we made it a big country anyway.
What?
I mean, I watch that
This
video. I
is-
feel so.
This is disturbing, seriously.
Yeah.
Is it that they took the wish? Okay. Anyways, let me see something here. I think
But they said they got some kind of heavily who
so.
came and
1, 2,
performed.
3, 4, 5, 6 persons are being arrested in connection to that. So this disturbing incident captured on video and widely circulated on social media has ignited concerns about the persistence of harmful traditional practices, violence against women, and the vulnerability of elderly women in rural Liberia. So the police said the victim, Madam Regina Patel, a 58-year-old woman, was subjected to cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment on March 8 in Torokan Town, Kiripo Chieftain, River J County. And the investigation revealed that Madam Pata was allegedly forced to strip naked and publicly parade through the town by individuals who accused her of witchcraft. There were 9 witchcrafts will start performing.
What do you know perform?
Because you look at me and say, if I ain't witch now, you say I'm naked myself. I'm naked myself, as I'm naked myself, I perform witch, all of you will be naked yourself.
That would be a correct scenario.
In fact, as people naked yourself, my clothes will be coming on me. At the time now, you will know which.
Yeah.
But I don't just know. Man, sometimes my heart, I say, like me now. I don't wish.
Really?
Ah, God.
What a next step.
I've been sitting down to my house, money be coming.
Well, when you see the people that consider witchcraft, I don't know that because of maybe you not get parents or children around
And
you to
sometimes when
speak
you're
for
ugly
you.
book, you take it to be.
Yes, especially up interior. You see any kind of old lady who is not doing anything at all
Just
for
as when,
survivability.
when you don't dress properly, in fact, the way you
People
dress
can
properly,
overlook
they
you.
take you to be Zogo.
Because
yeah.
even your dress code alone can make people to get you see very quick.
So they get one Abraham Koklu, a 21-year-old Guinean national believed to be a traditional medicine practitioner, carried a single barrel rifle, fired several rounds in the air, and ordered the woman to repeatedly squat while community members looked on. Perhaps even more disturbing was the apparent participation and support of some residents, including women, who were hurt in the video, justifying the abuse based on allegations that the victim had caused harm through witchcraft. Look at that. I don't want to be talking about it anymore.
Just the people own thinking can make them do harm to people in the community where they live,
Okay,
especially
so-
and anybody around you.
Uh, two things quickly, but before that, let me see if I can give out money to somebody. Let me see if I can give money out to somebody quick here. Let me give 500 to somebody real quick before we go through the updates. Go through our discussion this morning. So this person deserves it, so it must be given to him or her. Okay, star 799 star 9 hash. Make sure you are a Lone Star Cell subscriber. You have $50 LD or 50 cents US to stand a chance of winning 3,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So let me get this person if he or she will pick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, live on the
Very
radio. What
fast.
is the name?
Otero Kaye?
Otero, have you been doing a cash giveaway?
Yes.
Okay, so this morning I'm sending you 500 to top up your account. So today is $50 per transaction. So I'm sending you 500 LD. Congratulations.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right.
That moment you're not getting user.
No, it's like he's not even closer to you. So Otero received 500 as a top up to his account. So star 79 star 9 hash use $50 LD or 50 cents US to stand a chance of winning 3,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So now, the latest on the block. Oh God. Sometimes people will say you have a log in your eye. You cannot take it from there. You cannot find how to take it from there. But a little piece of there in somebody's eye, you want to force it to take it from there. Your own there.
Yeah, you acting as
Yeah.
if they say that you the perfect person.
But you don't you can't fight to take it out.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody own you want to take it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this pastor, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it's politics started in the church.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. So a Nigerian preacher man suggested, he made a public suggestion that you can only call a prophecy that President Joseph Newman Boakai could face a coup. I don't know where the coup will come from. Because not even the opposition thinking about that. Because it is only opposition, they'll always be thinking about
yeah,
this is-
negative.
But our opposition in this country, we are not like that. We in opposition, we in imposition, nobody get time for war again. Liberia has passed a long time.
People are exhausted.
Yes. So I don't know where he's coming from with this, or he wants to impress himself and his congregation. Sometimes you don't even. So he said the president will face coup, and this statement touched off a political confrontation here in Liberia, with senior government officials branding the remarks incitement and members of the opposition Congress for Democratic Change rushing to the clerics' defense. So you see, two things. Those in opposition, they are they are condemning the statement, and others who in opposition, they are also defending politics in this country as well. Even the person you're fighting for is not even taking that direction, but you fighting,
Yeah.
you are the one taking that direction. I don't know how to even describe that. So Bishop Elijah Ayodele is a founder of the Erie Evangelical Spiritual Church and Omega Spiritual in Lagos, predicted the widely calculated social media videos that Liberia faces a prolonged crisis stretching to 2029. So that when
Again?
2029 will end,
Yeah.
because he says Joshua will win. The want of a disgraceful rupture between Baka and Vice President whom I don't know how that will happen, and question whether the president should resign so they can elect him now. Because as a predate, when the president resign, we'll call you now to come be president for Liberia. So you see, between Liberia and Nigeria, when you say peaceful country, Liberia is, I don't even know the percentage of peace born in Nigeria. You are sitting in Lagos. Christians have been killed. That even forced America to intervene.
Yeah. By Boko Haram.
Markets have been bombed. You cannot go on the mountain to pray to God for him to intervene in the case of Nigeria so that Nigeria can have peace. But you forget about that other side. Then join into Liberia. You want to talk about Liberia?
Crossing over more than 2 countries.
You want to talk about Liberia when your backyard is not even clean. So I just following the Facebook page. I said I shouldn't give credence to the kind of man. And he following his track record, all of what he has predated, nothing has come to pass. Absolutely nothing.
And Ellis, I know you will go in depth.
I know you want to go in depth.
But no, I'm talking about the issue of the prophetic saying, especially Nigerian pastors. Nobody say I'm discriminating, but you will notice, take for instance, like one of pastor was preaching on the pulpit and say anything of Arsenal is just useless. Only for him to come after Arsenal became champion to apologize. A pastor. These are people who give revolution and say you travel to America without even visiting an embassy to get passport.
So we see pastors or men of God sacrificing for their country, especially when that country is facing serious crisis currently, like Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
That other countries have to even come to help in the process. We even saw photos on social media where a pastor is praying with his AK on his back.
Yeah.
Because bandits arrive at churches, kill people, kill bishops, kill pastors, and kidnap children. You can't even think about that.
Catholic priests are
And in
being
fact,
kidnapped.
Nigerian bloggers also went at him as well. That you're supposed to, even when you're talking about Liberia that is more peaceful than Nigeria, you can't talk about, it should be the concern of this quote-unquote pastor who should be on the mountain, on the mount, I don't know wherever he's supposed to go to pray.
To pray for 40 days and 40 nights.
But somebody say you saying these things because you want to satisfy yourself and the person or all of that. I mean, I don't want to even get credence to that. So I don't have interest in this particular man of God. The only thing we are saying, even on the Facebook, good thing is that his own citizens going at him, even his own church. Sometimes when you prophesy in a church, the congregation will be clapping.
Yeah.
But nothing like that was happening. It got everybody shocked. So apparently some of them will say, but the one who get in this country, you can't talk about it different country. Who you want to impress?
I've been very peaceful for the past
Who you want to
decade
impress?
plus.
So I follow some Liberians through their comments. Everybody's sending back to send.
We are back to Sonoma because we are exhausted of the issue of conflict.
Nobody's even thinking about it. Not even the opposition. That's what I'm saying. That's the only best thing this country can always do and has always done. If you're in opposition, the only thing you do, you talk. You have your protests until after the 6 years, you'll go to the election. Anybody that wins again, another opposition group will start talking until the next election, just
And
like
that's
that.
it.
Nobody ever joined to confrontation, war.
Since
We don't.
our general
So
presidential election 2005, we have been having subsequent elections.
yeah, smooth transition too
I
as well.
mean, smooth.
So it is a stretch that will crack down. In fact, Gore is a Gore. I can listen. So it's not anything that pressing. So this is the key thing I want us to talk about. This communication from the executive director of the Liberia Refugee Repatriation and Resettlement Commission, Ko Bangalu. He did this report and sent it to the president. This is the concern we should have as a country.
Influx.
So the Liberia Refugee and Refugee Repatriation Resettlement Commission sounded this alarm on Thursday, warning that the scale and pace of the influx into two counties, Grangile and River G,
Refugee.
it has outstripped the ability of host communities to absorb it and now carries serious humanitarian and national security implications. Currently, this is it's a serious thing. And if we don't take it seriously, I don't know how it's going to result into. We have the Liberia Refugee Repatriation and Resettlement Commission, the Executive Director, Jericho Bangalu. The man made a disclosure when he presented a joint assessment mission report to President Joseph Nyeman Boakai. He and other development partners, following an extensive field assessment in those two counties, Grangile and River G, that we have 140,000 Burkinabes in those two counties. Two counties. He didn't say the entire country.
Right too.
140,000 Burkinabes currently in Grangile and River G counties. So the 140,000 figure represents a dramatic escalation. Now, before 2020, arrivals were negligible. That is, by the middle of 2025, the LIS recorded roughly 40,000 Burkinabe. Nearly 36,000 of them in Grangile alone. The number claimed to about 55,000 in Grangile by August 2025. Imagine by mid 2026, that's around June and that, or July, you had 36,000 in Grangile alone. Then the number claiming in August from 36,000 up to 55,000.
It's just escalating.
So that's about 21,000. About 24,000 or so. it has now nearly tripled, according to the assessment report, suggesting annual growth of well over 50%. So, based on this report, the based on what the particular findings prompted the president to order that the report be forwarded to the cabinet for broader discussions on national security, migration management, and policy responses. So, Bangalore described the rising number of Burkinabe migrants as a growing national concern. He said communities in the affected counties are already facing infrastructure and service delivery challenges that could worsen if the influx continues without a coordinated response. Now, most of those people, those Burkinabes, they are into agriculture and mining activities. How those people entered this country? By what means? Were they or are they documented? But why they keep coming into Liberia? Now we're talking about 140,000 Burkinabes.
So Alex,
That can even be one county in Liberia.
it can. So the
And
issue
I'm
of,
still bringing it in here.
not me specifically, but people from Nigeria, even though I'm from there. But the fact is, one of the embarrassing issue has to do with the entry, because the borders are in both River G and Nigeria. Sometimes they lack security personnel, and so the people enter before doing even the registration, which a certain time I visited the county and was surprised that a particular town, the entry of Colombo District number 2, can you imagine somebody said he invited 2 persons, but surprisingly he won the village and borrowed more than 20 people. Because sometimes when they just come through the bush, and let me settle here. In the end, the agreement of maybe acres they gave them, the people do their own thing. There is no restriction. So the issue of immigration or even security apparatus alone is giving tough time, for which you see the number is just escalating. And that's a security concern for the country. It did that in Africa. Someone escaping because they are not being given chance to even
Of course.
occupy any land.
So Liberia is a free land that anybody can just come in and settle. Now, bulk of those people that are coming, they are from the Mosi.
Yeah, Mosi.
The Mosi tribe or ethnic group.
And Ellis, what I saw, most of them are coming the less than 30, around 18, 25.
Okay.
Young people. But no mind, after 2 to 3 weeks, the people will bring another people behind them.
So one person will come to say, okay, I want 500 acres of land. I think we've been discussing that involving the county superintendent.
Yeah.
I don't just know, but in fact, the citizens they went on to petition the government to even dismiss him.
And I also pretend.
Yeah.
Alice Grant.
Yeah.
Recently, he was here with respect to that same issue.
Okay.
Because there are laws that have been on the book for quite a long time when it comes to how many acres of land should be given. Now the people got the system of 60-40. Okay. That the person comes, they pay, then you just let them to only do the broaching. But then what happened to the person who got interest and spend money? In the end, they'll tell you, say, I want this particular land. And this is why the lack of agreement coming from.
And in fact, some of the reserves we have in this country, these people are
they join inside.
Yeah.
Some of the national park like our rules and regulations, they are in them.
Sure. So the migrants are overwhelmingly Mosi, an ethnic group originally from Burkina Faso, and most enter overland through Cote d'Ivoire rather than directly from their home country.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, they will come to Africa, but the pressure on them we made them to cross over to Liberia. Say Liberia free area.
So I tell you for real, those who are coming out, young people who were even born in Africa, when the confusion of land came, they trying to migrate.
And this
If
is
I come on this to create a particular problem, and the community dwellers are so, they got plenty lazy people to in my own country, which I know from my own set. So as soon as the person comes and say, give me SYZ, they give it to them. Poof, they land there. And without restricting them where to start.
and back of them, most of most of those people that are coming, they are not coming as formally registered refugees.
That's what I'm telling you. Some of them, you go to Zodu now, you see them going to immigration. How did the person enter even
Before going to even
into it?
but they enter as unregistered economic migrants. So they place them outside the conventional refugee assistance system and complicating the government's response. So this is very, very serious. If we sit down, we don't address this, it's going to be bad for us.
Yes.
But the good thing
In
is
terms of
that we have the French Embassy, the United Nations Population Fund, the United Nations Human Rights Office, the International Organization for Migration. They are all part of the institutions that they were all part of the institutions that presented the report. So we just hope and pray that the government will take keen interest in making sure that these people are either they are registered as refugee, or if it requires of us even sending them back, then they go back.
Yeah, started already.
And some of them will go in the middle of the forest to settle where people can even get access to. And in fact, they don't own we like Anthony Williams said from Maryland County that even some of these people they have secret background, they can be a rising citizens.
Seriously.
So why will you come in my own country be harassing me? Where the immigration, where the officers were when those people were coming.
And that's my concern.
And we even got information recently that they even joined on some of the EPA inspectors, even some of the mine inspectors there.
I was in news.
Yeah.
Because they can be more.
So those people they are gaining grounds. They are even attacking our own people. Now, just two counties. Got some of them in Bon County, some of them in Nimba, in other counties. But this one are just two counties.
Because it is getting very serious. But they are in Grand Crew, they are in Maryland.
You see?
You know that of Grand Crew and Maryland having border.
Of course, Ivory Coast, yes. Two counties, 140,000 Burkinabe citizens. They are in Liberia. How many Liberians in Burkina Faso? Now, South Africa is there sending Africans that are going there to settle, sending them back to their home.
Yeah.
If you get a business there, you enter there to loot the business. But Liberia here, we don't do it.
I mean, the country is peaceful. But people taking
But at least when you come into this country,
advantage of what we are doing.
That's the reason why the government needs to strengthen the Liberian Immigration Service. But this also to have a joint security at that particular borders. What Guineans can do, they have about 4 checkpoints within the same area. The first group of people in the right, that's the custom people. The police there. So after you leave the police checkpoint, you go to the custom. The police will only see whether you get something, you're forced to pay second money, 5,000 Guinea franc. That's about $100. So when you finish with them, you go to the custom. Then you reach to the immigration. The last group of people on that side while on your way to Guinea and the AFL and the army. Yes.
Which
They,
I mean, screening is
yeah,
a good thing.
of course.
It's a good thing because
But every checkpoint by you have to pay money.
yeah, another.
Every checkpoint you have to pay money. The police will receive your let's say parcel from Liberia. They stamp it with that side. They mark the date.
Boy,
Yes.
something.
After that, you pay. Then when you go to custom, you pay. Immigration, you pay. AFL, you pay. Then you cross.
Yeah. The way
That
they are
paper,
separate, right? You pay.
yes, that paper will be with you. Anywhere, any checkpoint you go to, even if you pass today, you pay. The next day when you're coming back from there, you reach there, you pay.
That
The
is
same way.
God.
So this is serious. If we have joint security team, those especially our AFL helping those immigration people. These people will not just be brave to be coming at this. And in fact, Liberia is easier to enter Liberia. I have not gone to the side of the southeastern area where to know how the borders like. But for us from Nimba side, you can enter. We can walk on stick over St. John and enter Guinea or enter Liberia. That's why you see the main borders.
Yeah.
You can even walk by land. You enter Liberia. But Africa, I'm told there's a Kavala River, the Kavala River there, and all the rivers.
There's an administrative district they call Gliotuabu. You cross in a canoe or Kavala, but there are certain areas where you walk to enter the place.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just based on the geographical location. Other people just come in and there, boom, they pass through where there are no security personnel. And this is why sometimes when you reach to the city hall in Zwedru where they're doing registration of Burkina Faso, you get surprised. How did these people enter this county for which at this time they are just in queue going for documentation? So for me, like I just said, the issue of our security personnel is creating most of the things that are happening in the two counties that are drawing the attention of the government. And they gotta be very careful. Maybe we could more security personnel.
Of course, those people. You don't even know who is who. But they are coming in the name of making fun, planting cocoa, doing agricultural work, planting rice, all of that. But some of them here, they are in communication with their family members on that side.
Yeah. But man,
are people rich? Yes. You're settled? Yes. When are we coming?
That's the question.
You see, one or two persons will come and say, okay, the family will go together, put money together. They say, I'll go buy. So we want 3 acres. We just want to face our cocoa. We want to plant cocoa. We want to do this one. After 1 week, the entire family arrive in Liberia. Where they pass or enter, nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Know what's happening. And
this is really, really serious. And if we don't take it very serious, this thing gonna be on women. The sooner is better.
Seriously.
The sooner is better. So since the report has been sent to the cabinet, we hope and pray that they give their own security advice. That they empower the joint security team, make sure they hold onto that border. The screening, the way, for me, I've not gone to that particular side. I always go. I pass through Guinea. When you enter, the way when the Guineans enter Liberia to the border, Liberians don't even give them a headache.
Yeah, because
they just go through that document, they are done. But Guinea, you cry blood. Even if you don't have $5, you don't have anything on you, you just going straight at this. You have to go visit. If you don't have that money, you will not cross. You have to give that $100 or that 5,000 Guinea francs.
Guinea francs. Send me.
Very unreasonable too. Not that, but these people at the Burkina Bees, they're supposed to have documents, travel documents that is sort of present and you take record of whether they have it. Nobody knows.
That's the concern, because while we in the money, so money you see them in queue, especially in the capital city of the county before getting.
Oh, they can enter before you go to the immigration office.
Now, what I'm telling you, there are things that I saw, and people raised the concern on a lot of people, mommy, that how did the person enter, pass through maybe one of those big towns in Colombo district and reach all the way to Zouadrou?
Then they go to the immigration office, they send it online.
And the people opening, welcoming them to get their papers. Most of the time, that what happening. But by right, let the gliotower border. There should be immigration, and in fact, I do believe that they are being assigned there. But yet and still, the entry is not certain, because you can find out that the people can reach in the capital cities before they can be taking. People to the.
God.
It's so frustrating.
Okay, folks, this is Liberia, and we are discussing Liberia. This one is not about John Brown Party or Peter Paul Party. It's about Liberia. So we have Marshall TV Liberia says, great job. They are watching us on Facebook online. Jamiru M. Rogers says, I'm following. Duake De Tonda, it says, I'm watching live from Ganta City, Nimba County, currently in People Street community right behind NTA. Parking here. So true, you're talking, brother. Liberia is the most peaceful country in the world. I'm in total agreement with you. Okay, so folks, like we said, our country is very, very peaceful. Liberia is, if not the peaceful, but one of the most peaceful countries in West Africa, at large in Africa as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we are discussing Burkina Faso. Currently, we have 140,000 Burkinabes in Liberia. That's according to Jericho Bangaloo, the executive director of the Liberia Refugee Repatriation Resettlement Commission. And that's the assessment mission report that he presented to the President of the Republic, Joseph Numa Boakai Senior. And the President has taken keen note on it, and it has been sent to the Cabinet for revision and action as well. What it says here is that following the presentation, President Bouanga directed that the report be elevated to the Cabinet for comprehensive review and policy deliberations. The move signals the government's recognition of the issue as one requiring cross-sectoral attention involving security agencies, even though during the previous cabinet retreat, in this statement of such concerning the Burkinabes, at the time we were talking about 80,000, but when the report was being presented by Councillor Bangaloo, it says different thing, that instead of 80,000, it is now 140,000. Who knows whether since the presentation of this report till now, how many thousands
Now.
have because the book, the
trader inside those guys can just say, come on, we tell you 1% overnight, more than 3% on joining. And so surprising again, you just see the whole population growing. Like
and all of them that are coming, they have communication channel between them or
and the
among
people.
them. They are connecting one another to know who's settling where, who is doing what.
Yeah.
And can these people may even go together as one group to take one side. Say this because you're giving them permit.
Permit. This is something.
I don't even know whether the permit the government is giving them, it is a permanent permit, resident permit, or it is just a temporary permit, or is I don't just know. Because if he giving them permit, because the other day, I think that was in 2024 or early 2025, when some of the refugees were being documented as citizens. I think that those people came from Africa. Yeah, that was those were the Ivorian refugees. So they said they don't want to go back to Africa. So
they were doing integration.
Yeah, so they have to give them that particular document that indeed they are citizens of this country. But with the issue of Burkina Bees now, I don't know which
one giving them. That's everybody's concern. For me, I haven't really read what the immigration is giving them, whether it's temporary, whether the okay, you gotta get your national ID. I don't really know. It has not been real displayed to see as what the inscription of what they place on our people, making them to feel proud.
Our people too there, they say, Mama, boyfriend here.
I want to come home.
I'm not making our farm. Mama too agree. Because Mama living with parents.
Yeah.
You got enter born 2 children by the person, they may get status.
It can escalate because the more children coming on.
Yeah. So our people too can give grants to these people.
I tell you, the story you just gave me. Where did this issue of Burkina Faso start from at the time? Bazon district, the district, as soon as you leave Nima, you enter. This is where it started being established. There were victims of that incident when they started harvesting cocoa to carry back to Africa. All the guys got vexed, they went there and there were casualties. And this issue were now worked on. At the time, the current superintendent of Grand Niger County was a lawmaker in the 54th legislature at the time. And these things were protected because of who knows you. Today now it's getting worse. It has taken over the 8th administrative district of Grand Niger County, followed by River G.
That is really, really bad.
And I mean, it's a secret
it's alarming. For us. It's really alarming. So, folks, we just talking these things. The issue of Burkina Faso being Liberia, it is not our first time discussing it, but the way in which, the trend in which it's taking now, the level of arrivals.
It is overwhelming the citizens who get a place.
Of
the
course.
number is getting more.
So you see that citizens themselves, residents themselves will be living in fear.
Yeah.
They'll be living one community to another, living in another community with them. So that's invasion. And you can come from different area. You say Burkina Faso is peaceful now. Why you can return to the place now?
To the place. Yeah, you get a good president now who developing
a place.
Defending even when you talk to American people as if they say it's just from heaven.
Okay, folks, we leave it like that. We also want to get your concern this morning. So you can call us on 07779079007, 07779079070, 077907907. Let's hear you this morning. What do you make of the influx of Burkina Faso? What do you think will be your recommendation to the government as well? Good morning. Good morning. Call us on 07779079007. Please go away from your radio or lower the volume of your radio. Do not give us feedback. Please, we're begging you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, David. Go ahead.
Yeah, today we move from Red Market.
Go ahead.
Because Burkina Faso president, we look at a track record in Burkina Faso.
Of course.
They can be the Labrador. They can be the Labrador to what? Those people, they're not good people. I mean, our history, our past history, our 4 kings of Burkina Faso. Our 4 kings of Burkina Faso. Those people use Burkina Faso to raise war horse. So if they put in the government, take them, and the people just take the whole of Nigeria, cabinet, so we are heading to meeting. Let us all go back to where it comes from. And there are 4 prophets He clean the people because the pastor must tell the spirit. We tell the spirit who will leave the spirit. So that pastor, when you see Nigeria, that program running to this second woman party.
Yeah.
You can pray for the people to stop. Then you want his cancer, like what the other Jamaican okay in the country is. I want political democracy.
Yeah,
But he said that there's one thing we have in Liberia. Every one you pray for water coming in Liberia, the family, the children, the mom, the father, the sister, everyone will die. Everyone will die. Nobody, even to bring wine Liberia. We'll go to our election people and just about and if we about just about 12 years, let me know go about 12, but we're not going to war. We're not going to for any form in the country. So, Mr. Pastor, please, they play the double so that people put in more. You want to double, you go back and you have to start. One of the peaceful countries in this world.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pastor. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I'm okay. Go ahead. What's the name?
I'm Pastor you. King Joe.
King George?
Yeah.
How is King George this morning? Okay, go ahead.
You are possibly Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso. The serious part right there. I want to back to Burkina Faso. But they may be the bad boys who have given Burkina Faso come to the and they have the same thing here. The noise is huge because they have the fear for that.
Yeah.
To know why we are the king here for. No Burkina Faso is fighting another Burkina Faso. Everywhere I see it here, I see it for Burkina Faso come here and maybe re-cook the whole back. So the government has to do something about it. There's no new area. Burkina Faso is fighting the way. So these guys are leaving when they come to Nigeria. Maybe they come to regroup. So the government is very happy to investigate this job. Currently.
Okay.
They are in Nima. They are in good to that. Or good in Manchester there. So they got a kind of go to nothing. Or can't get it. Things is been do it. They didn't get up there because through their mind. They know it's so huge to be there. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Call us on 077790790, You'll be live on the radio. Let's hear you this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Gabriel Khan, calling from RSA.
Calling from where?
Calling from the community.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for the topic on discussion. The Burkina Faso, the part of Gawi, Liberian, we are not a hard-working people. We don't hard-working, that's why that discussing in graduate. There are a lot of forests, graduate, they say, we can't work. People are lazy people. The forest were there. They just in the city, they don't do any work in the forest, they are making fun. They may after they are go. And when you go Ivory Coast, you notice that the Burkina Faso, they want really into agriculture. People are hardworking people. If you got a forest, yeah, you're doing anything with one night, Burkina Faso you can't work. Only people, if you can work. If you can work, if they make fun, they can go to a legal agreement. If they make a fun, they have 5 days of rest, they divide. Because you want to do it. If I get an idea, get a point, that or opportunity. But I don't see it will be anything bad.
Okay.
If we can be, they are people who can call trouble the years they've been in Ivory Coast. Just go Ivory Coast, you go to statistics. They are the one they're the one doing the hard work in Ivory Coast. The agricultural work, the farm, the cocoa farm, they did that the Burkina Faso.
But are they the ones causing the trouble?
Calling trouble where? In Cote d'Ivoire? That's the calling trouble.
Okay. Thank you. The only thing we are saying is that for us to get a particular document on them to know,
specify
to know the kind of people that are coming.
Okay. If the government won't take no record on them, fine. But I don't want people should have a notion that the people that are makers, they carry to our country. The problem there are some work that we like doing, we ourselves will be involved. So we aren't doing it. go Granville, go see forest. They will call US to a family member. Every month, they will send 1 bag of red, they will send 2 bags of red. If Granville, when you go to a bank, you will notice that they receive the highest money from a bank in the other county. Everybody just in the city. If for just boring. That people can work.
Okay.
People are working. They're not hard working people.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, man.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
You say, what's her name?
My name is.
The network is bad this morning.
Yeah.
I'm getting feedback from you. Oh, so you're trying to achieve your location. Good morning.
Thank you. Concerned Librarian for Justice, Edmond Carr.
Go ahead.
We have been saying that thing. If somebody want to come and work because other people don't know how to work, they should be documented. They should not be crossing into our country and now in a very huge number. It's very much concerning. Okay, and mind you, they are having women now here. They will start burning. Once they are burning now, when you want to try anything now, you say, oh, but the man got woman here. The man burning children here. No. We want that to be documented. And the main man that is behind that whole book, the book be in the country, it started during President Weah time.
Okay.
Monsieur Dennis, who was a senator, and our Ellis Crane now, who was a representative too, they were in confusion. And Monsieur Dennis was calling for documentation. Proper documentation of these people so that we will know. The same story the brother explained each other, the same thing Ellis Crane was saying, when the people are coming, they will help our people to cultivate their land. You get a 30%, they take 30%. That is seen already, he will run away. So today now he's a superintendent. What you think will happen? He will bring them more and more into Nima County, that their number will even up to the number of that particular Grand Gillette. So when it came out in the cabinet meeting, we feel that the president should have taken decision only, come up with a decision.
Sure.
But he said the cabinet should take decision only. The cabinet should investigate. And then after the meeting again, the electoral RC man went again and came out and see complaint. So there should have been some directive from the president as to what should be done to this whole people that are in mass number in Grand Gillette County. They are not extending into Nima County. So there's a need for proper documentation so that we'll know how they are here and who is bringing them, how they are coming here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to make anyway? He's already gone. So if Burkina Faso strong. Good morning.
My name is Chinesle. I call from Tingwa.
Can you just lower your radio, please?
You get it now?
Yes, go ahead.
My name is Chinesle. I call from Tingwa. These people, I don't trust them.
Okay.
Because I can remember when I was soon on Taylor King or 11 New Church. These people are the ones that were killing people in New Church. They couldn't speak English. They forced our brethren to join them so that they can show them the road. And if you come from Africa, if you get to Africa, you will pay 6,000. If you calculate in our money, it's 6,000 to their immigration before you pass to enter their place. Then how will our people allow the people to enter and they just more than that? I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Let the people go back. Let them make a farm. They got big area. They got so many districts. Let them make a farm there. The Abidjan got 7 districts. Let them make a farm there. It will be preferable. We know we not know nothing. But we not want to let it go back.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
Thank you. Somebody said Grangians are lazy. So let's just take the whole Grand Cape Mona and go to Burkina Faso. Say Burkina Faso be the superintendent, be the lawmaker, because the people are here, they are lazy.
If they are,
People
they
coming
not,
to our country, they say because Liberians
well,
there, they say so we allocate the land to them to cultivate.
that should not be the justification. We still got to respect something that is placed on people, especially how somebody enters your country and do something legal. Because else, we don't do it, better the place will get all
But
crowded
have
and
you
you will be
heard that
serving.
Liberians in Burkina Faso they are working there and because Burkina be there are very
Very,
lazy.
very lazy
So
working.
call us on 07790790707907907. A pass over a uno crest by a round.
It will continue to go on.
Seriously,
I
because
know some of my members, they will even depart that particular area.
of course. But what God can do now when God is about uh, to move from honor you to see your downfall, now what can happen? So it will make you will say some things that you're not even supposed to say, and it will come at you very hard. So let's get this caller. Good morning.
Morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's your name?
I'm Gabe Oliver.
From where so?
I'm calling from Bronxville.
Go ahead.
You see, the problem there is, I'm from Grangy there,
Okay.
but you see Mr. Grant? Mr. Grant is a Burkinabe.
Okay. Yeah, somebody said that before.
He had a Burkinabe background. So with that, we expected that to happen. When he was in a house, why he agreed upon it? It's because that somebody was coming, so he couldn't oppose to any other thing. So now he is a stupid. So everything he do now is easier for the people. So what? Yes. The only thing, Burkinabe should go back. They should go back. We all are in Ivory Coast to know what happened there.
Okay.
So what they do, Burkinabe, they are troublesome people. When they lose that place, at the end of the day, what they will do, they will overcome, and you, the citizen, are there. You take down your own part that your horse that they will pass through it. But let them go back. Let them go back.
Okay. Thank you.
So you see, like the brother said, when the current superintendent was a lawmaker, I mean, he spent 12 years there, 2 terms. He wanna be senator anyway, but these were people who encouraged. Right now, as I speak to you, they got some cocoa farms near Africa that they put harvesting and carry back to Africa. Someone see. So it's something originated from that particular district that has spread to the whole of Grand Gide, extending to River G. Now, if you're a lawmaker and you're breaking rules, who do you expect? I mean, that has been something that brought casualty in Grand Gide for quite a long time that people overlook. Today is getting more and more.
Oh,
It
of
has
course.
called the
140,000
attention.
human beings. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Jackson Scully. I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, I thank you for the topic in discussion. I want to get a idea on that. The part with the Burkina Bay in Grand Gide, I think the Grand Gide, they accept the notion about it because you cannot have a house, then you allow another person anywhere in there that you see without
My
doing
brother,
anything.
I agree with you. Yeah,
So
I agree
they are
with
the
you.
one that encouraging the Burkina Bay to enter in the land. I have one of my brother here. He went there, I think 3 months ago. I just asked him 2 days ago. I said, how you people doing with the people to that place? And the people bringing problem in the land. Then he told me that they are bringing problem for that. I said, I always said, because when they come, we give them land, and they plant the cocoa. I said, yeah, but you gave me that room. You gave me that room when you plant light free.
Yeah.
When they sit there, it will, when they already gain ground, it will be half of them leave the ground. Yeah, but when they leave it, will leave it all. So the problem is Grand Gide. Like Grand Gide did that causing the problem. Thank you. That was a hard to say.
Thank you.
That's,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, we just gotta say the facts
Of course.
so that people can stop and graduate from those illegal way of doing things in our country.
Okay, star
Now, because
79
they
star
like
9 hash
free,
is the code. Star 79 star 9 hash is the code. Use $50 a day or 50 cents. You stand a chance of winning 3,000 Liberian dollars this morning. Let me get this guy. Good morning.
Square, good morning.
Morning, Tamba. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Let me say good morning to Stephen Channel.
Good morning, brother.
Square, let me say this. This is a very serious problem coming into this country. To have foreigner intruding into the country overnight without proper documentation into the entry of the country is alarming. What we are overlooking today, tomorrow, it will give a very serious negative impact on our country. What I expected this government to have done was to put all these people back to Burkina Faso. In fact, then if they want to come to Liberia, let them follow the referral procedure. Burkina Faso and Liberia don't have visa free. So why would they come into the country without documentation? Why would government will even document these people? Why is a previous document before they enter document before into this country? So why we resident are they giving these people? The government have to come clean and tell us there's a document we are giving to the people, whether we're long stay document or permanent state. We have to know about these things because they are coming every day. The number is increasing. And when you have this permit, guess what will happen? Election time, these politicians will go to these people.
Of course.
They will tell them, yeah, we give you document. So we want your vote. I wouldn't want you to stay here. You not vote for all.
Yes.
The net people will come and carry bow. These are strategies that I think that politicians are using is wrong. Because you're not remaining power forever. You will go and Liberia will stay.
Of course.
So you have to do things.
And now we're going to get a voter restaurant card.
That's what I'm saying. Representative behind it, the senators behind it, president in know of it. So they are only doing these things only because of the political attachment. But they are not doing it in the interest of the country future. Because if you look at the country future, this guy will be deported first. Because you can enter into any country illegally and they just give you resident permit. No. No, it won't be allowed. They will deport you. You go by the lawful documentation. If you want resident permit, fine. If you want citizenship, then you follow the lawful procedure. But you come illegally without documentation in the country like one criminal creeping overnight, then you come and say, yeah, let's get it over document. That is for political purpose. No other intent, but for political intent. We say it is wrong. Liberia deserves better. The future of Liberia deserves better. And I think we have to think that tomorrow, even if we are out of power, they will give you face to move around. But you'll not be the Bogu man and be one traveler man from one country to another country, only because of the evil deeds that you operated during your tenure. So we want to condemn that. Government have to send these people back to Burkina Faso. Let them come with proper documentation. Burkina Faso and Liberia don't have nothing to call lesson passé. They are foreigners. We are not labor. We are not aiding. No. For Guinea, you can enter Guinea with lesson passé. You can enter Sierra Leone with lesson passé. You can enter Africa with lesson passé. You can enter Burkina Faso. Or no Burkina B, you can enter Liberia with visa. So what a visa? They keep waiting in the country that you gain a permit.
They get anything.
What a visa?
They get national ID, their own national ID. That's what they get it.
I'm telling you.
Africa is a pass.
Thank you. Okay, so folks, it is good to talk about these things because this is our own country, so we cannot sit down to watch these things happening. So again, we'll keep talking. We'll make sure that the right thing is done, and let the right will be documented. If you feel that somebody is, just as Thomas said, politicians are behind these things because they're giving grounds to those people so that, for example, if citizens taking issues with this person in my district, I'll go as lawmaker and say, oh, my people, we are all Africans. Let's allow this vote to be. And time for voting, voter registration
They
will
will
call all of them.
definitely be a part.
Even if they don't know how to speak the English, someone will be able to be in
Everything.
and that person from certain village in Grand Jira too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll be the boyfriend or the girlfriend to this person. Liberia. Okay, so people just doing these things for their own selfish gains so that they can get vote. Normally, the people can go across to take people from the kind of register. Then one more about people crossing on their own. They say they go settle. So even political parties will be going there. They can't talk anything. Those in government, those in government, they're not talking anything sound about that. The opposition, you can't even hear them saying anything about these people. Because the town will come, they will go to these people,
Yeah.
they will talk to them to register, and there is the person that will want, there is the person that will be contesting. So you all go and vote this person. If somebody
Man,
well, we can see these things even in the Nimba County. People can cross go Guinea because we are the intermarriage is always taking place. So you see people will cross or go to Guinea. Oh, our wife or our husband, we have come so you can help us. Let's go register. So as well town.
Yeah.
Come for voting. We'll pay your way to come and vote and go back. You are a Guinean, but you get Liberian voter registration card.
Man, I see some people ID. and I can wonder how. But let me tell you, everything that happened in Liberia, even the country you visit, the similar ideas you get from your place in our country.
Yeah.
Liberians are just the same, but there are certain things we got to put into practice. Yeah. I mean, for your own security, because it may not happen to you particularly, but somebody there too who is a Liberian like you.
The Tuesday's edition of the program that Blaze on Blaze 90.7. My name is Alexander Zesko. Day breaks different in Liberia. Anything is possible. The cash giveaway continues up to 11:59 today. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday morning. Show your power.